Hello everybody, welcome back to my video. If you hear any cat noises in the background, I apologize. They kind of are just wild and do their own thing. I am filming currently at night, so my lamp is on, which is beside my desk, so please excuse this lovely little splurch of lightness here. um, it looks like my cat has decided to come and join us. So today I am going to be doing what's in my get home bag. I just want to put out a disclaimer. This is not a 72-hour bag, so it is not as detailed. You can look at my bug out bag in previous videos, but this is not that. This stays in my car, and it's just extra things that I might need to grab if I'm out and about, or if I were to get, like, if I'm on a road trip and get stranded on the side of the road. This will just help me kind of get to where I need to go. So it is not as in detailed as my bug out bag. Another disclaimer is I know this is not the best bag. It's kind of just an extra bag I had. These straps are not comfortable. There isn't very many pockets. It's what I had, and so eventually I'd like to upgrade it just to something a little bit more comfortable if I had to carry it out. But for now, this works. It is a backpack. So let me just get on opening this. It has a little drawstring here, and I have everything in little separate bags to help keep everything organized, and if it were to be raining, to just kind of keep everything dry. So it looks like right on top here, we're going to start with this snack bag. Like I said, this is just snacks to help me get through whatever hard time, if I just need to do a little walking. Not a survival food bag. Okay, guys? So let's see here. I have some dried pineapple. So these are even snacks if I just like need a snack while I'm out and about, not just when I am happen to be stranded. I'm sure you guys know what I mean, but so I do have this. I have 2 little bags of seaweed. I know this might sound a little weird, but I actually love seaweed. And this is really salty, and I do have a condition where I need extra salt. So there has been times where I actually needed a salty snack to kind of boost me up, and I have pulled out one of these, and I just replaced it once I was done and got home. So that came in handy, and I was just local, but it was easier to grab out of my bag than try to find somewhere else. Then I have these Dare Terry snack mix. It looks like it has sunflowers, kernels, raisins, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and almonds. There's my cat. Currently, one of their cat posts, one of their little one, is on the side because I love to play with it when it's horizontal. I don't know why. But what I liked about this is that it is also salted. So again, that's what I need. I need to have extra salt in my diet. But also there's no chocolate, so it's not gonna melt. And then I have some lemon drops. Fun fact about me is I actually hate lemon, but I've always loved lemon drops. I don't know, it's weird. But this would just be nice if, also it's gluten-free, which I love because I'm gluten-free. What I also love about lemon drops is that when you're hiking, these are very nice. It kind of keeps moisture in your mouth, and kind of just, I don't know, it feels good. We used to bring them hiking all the time. Let me know down in the comments if you guys did the same thing. And then I have some electrolyte packets. Now, I absolutely hate Liquid IV, but it's the best kind of electrolyte add-in that you can get. So I do have this. I do prefer these Venture Pals, and this would always be my first choice, but I just added one of these just in case, But I do drink several of these again for the condition I have to help kind of keep me going. So I do carry them in my purse, but I also put a little extra in my bag here just in case if I run out. Then the last thing I have in here are 2 little mini size of gums. I have a bubblegum flavored and then a spearmint flavor. So I just liked how cute and tiny these are. I'm gonna put, oh, I have one more thing I lied. And then I also have these water purification tablets. Again, I don't honestly, like, I don't think I'd ever need these because it is just a get home bag, but I like to be safe than sorry. There's 4 tablets in here, so that would take care of 4 extra liters of water, and then I did put the directions in a folded up piece of paper. My cats are currently have the zoomies. I tried to wait for it to pass, but they are just kind of, like I said, going wild. Looks like the next bag I have here is my first aid kit. I'd like to mention that this is not a very in-depth first aid kit. You can see my more in-depth one on a different video on my channel if you want to go look for that. This is just a basic one. I also want to mention that there aren't very many meds in here, but I made a mistake and put like full, well, they're kind of half-side bottles of medications in my previous kind of get home thing I had going. It wasn't even a bag. I very much upgraded it, and they spoiled. And that may sound weird. So where I live, it gets really, really, really cold in the winter and extremely hot in the summer. And having your medications fluctuate like that is really, really bad for you, or bad for the medications. And I did not feel comfortable even trying them. They were in my car for a year. The expiration date wasn't bad, but like learning that's it's just I didn't feel comfortable with that. So I will show you what I have done. I do want to also mention that in here I only carry medications that I do not carry in my purse. I have like ibuprofen, allergy meds, Midol. I'm trying to think what else I have. I'll do a tour of my purse, but like I have my more daily over-the-counter medications in my purse, and I put just some that I do not carry in my purse in here, just to kind of balance it out, you know. So let me pull this out. So this is from the Dollar Tree. As you guys can probably tell, it is very bad condition. I thought it felt more stable when I bought it, but it's really not. But it does have a good variety of Band-Aids. It's basically all that this is different size Band-Aids, which is, that's fine. It's what I bought this for. I wasn't expecting it to be more, but you can, let's see here, pause and read what's in here if you want. Like I said, it's really basically Band-Aids. There is one non-stick pad in here. It says it's 2x3, but besides that, it really is just Band-Aids. I did add a couple different more Band-Aids, so I just grabbed some bigger ones, and some more gauze pads, just a medium one, and a small, and then some moleskin, because if I'm walking a long distance, I might need this. So I do have that. And then I have this set of pocket travel kit, and it says that it comes with 2 disposable procedure face masks. If it's like a fire or really musty out where I live in a desert, and it gets very dusty out at certain times, especially when it's really windy. So if I'm walking a long ways, that would be helpful. Also in the summers, we can get really bad fires, and it gets really ashy out. So that's another case that could be helpful in. 10 hand sanitizer packets, probably the individual ones, and then 2 latex free gloves. Oh my gosh, if you guys have watched me, you know I can't talk. I don't know why, but so I just got this. It's just a little just in case thing. I do have some gauze roll and this Co-Band. I do need to add an ACE bandage to this. I am very prone to hurting myself, and I'm actually currently in a boot for a sprain that I have, so a walking boot in case you didn't know what that means. So I do need to add an ACE bandage just in case. I also have this little kit here. Also, this is from the Dollar Tree as well. Let me tell you, this is not worth it whatsoever. I need to replace this. The only thing that kind of works is this little, I can't even pull it out, but this little, oh, probably helps if I pull it out the right way. nail clippers here. I'm just gonna leave it in. I won't ever get it back in. But the scissors are absolute trash. The little tweezers are trash. It was a bad idea. Save your money. Don't get this from the Dollar Tree. And then as for the meds, like I said, there isn't a big variety, and I just kept in little quantities on things that I do not carry in my purse, but I thought would be good to have if got stranded or anything. So I have aspirin. I like to have aspirins in my emergency kits, but not necessarily my purse, because my cat's joining us, because it's what you would get for a heart attack. But I should probably put just a few in my purse, because that's where the most likely, I'll be with my purse at all times. So I should probably put a few in there. And then I have these electrolyte chews. Again, I need extra salts to one of the conditions that I have. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. I have some Pepto. Now I do have some bismuth pills in my purse, but I'm almost out of them, and I actually like these Pepto tabs better. They work better for me, so I actually have used these since I put this bag together when I was on a car road trip, and I was very grateful for it. So I did restock it, and I will be keeping that. So this is, if you can tell, this is what I've done. Instead of keeping a big bottle in here, I'm just putting some medications in a little Ziploc bag to kind of rein it in so it's not wasting a whole bunch of medications, because like I said, they go spoiled if you keep them at extreme temperatures, and where I live, it's just what happens. Then I have the Sting Kill. It's good for bites or stings. I have not used this yet, but I wish I had this when I got stung by a bee a couple weeks ago. I haven't been stung by a bee for years. Sometimes probably like 3 on the bottom of my foot. And this summer I got one on the pinky of my finger, and it was the worst. I'm a big wimp when it comes to pain, but it felt awful. So I wish I had this. Lesson learned, and I keep one in my kit now. Last few things. I have a couple packets of triple antibiotics. It's like a knockoff of Neosporin. And I keep this Benadryl. I thought I had something else in here. One second. I also like to keep loramide in here. It's anti-diarrheal. I just grabbed it from my kit here at my house because I thought I had them in my bag, but I guess I don't, and that's a good thing to have on you for a get home bag. And then I have this Stop Bleed. It's literally just a powder, and you put it in like a deep wound that won't stop bleeding, and you kind of just push it in, and it's like an instant stop. So I thought that'd be a good idea to have in my get home bag as well. So as you can probably tell, like I said, this is very much scaled in from my bug out bag. But like I said, this is just to get home. And then I have this bag, and this just kind of has all the miscellaneous stuff in here. So I have some toothbrushes that have some toothpaste on it. They're a one-time disposable kind of thing. Some little deodorant. They're like little deodorant literally says wipes. But so I just keep this in there. Like I said, this is also just if I need something when I'm out and about, not just stranded. Just kind of like an emergency bag. Even if I am somehow stranded on the side of the road, like on a trip or something happens, I feel like hygiene's important. To me it is anyways. Then I have this little fire kit. I was always taught you want 2 different ways to start a fire. So I have chosen matches, and I don't actually know what this is called. Funny enough, I actually am kind of scared to use these because I burnt myself when I was a kid with one. But I do feel confident enough that if I had to use it, I could. And then just to help start a fire if needed, I have 2 little baggies packed with cotton balls and cotton rounds. I know it doesn't look like much is in there, but there's actually a lot. If you just fluff them out, then it really helps with starting the fire. So there's that. Then I have just this big thing of hand sanitizer. I'm kind of a hand sanitizer freak. I have one kind of everywhere. But I had this big bottle, so I decided to just put that in there. It's in a bag in case it spills. Like I said, temperature gets really extreme where I live, so I just like to keep them in a bottle, and I replace them frequently. Next time, I'll just probably do a little thing of hand sanitizer, but I just didn't want this to go to waste. I have some chapstick. I just kept it in this box. Again, if it gets melty, it is coconut. Then it won't melt all over everything else. I probably will eventually replace this with something that is not coconut based. Coconut oil, excuse me, based, because that melts really easily. I have 2 hand towels. They just get bigger. I have Minnie Mouse and Jurassic Park. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. Most of the stuff is actually from the Dollar Tree. Not all of it, but a good majority of it. Then, let's see here. Let's see if I can find things. I have a flashlight with the batteries not in it. It actually just takes these AAAs, but I like to keep AAAs on me just in case I end up needing it. But I keep them out so one, it doesn't drain the battery, and 2, so it doesn't corrode. Then I put these pack of like light stick, like I think they're necklaces, but I decided to go with the orange vibrant one because, oops, if you're stranded on the side of the road, you're gonna want to be seen, especially if it's dark. I decided to put the whole pack in there. There's only 5, and this is from the Dollar Tree as well. I just had this extra, I actually have 2 extras, like these hand chainsaws, or I don't even know what to call them. If you've seen these, you know what they are. I honestly don't know if this would work that great, if I'm being real, but I threw it in there because it was an extra. So I have this emergency blanket. I have 2 ponchos. This one was from the Dollar Tree. This one was from Sportsman Warehouse. This was from Sportsman Warehouse. I just couldn't find them at the time at the Dollar Tree. They're cheaper at the Dollar Tree. And the reason why I have 2 is, 1, I just had an extra, so I threw it in there. But also, if you think about it, if you're on a road trip, there's a lot of times when you're with another person. So I just threw another one in here. This is an emergency sleeping bag. Again, I have an extra one, so I threw it in this bag. And if you're with another person on a road trip and you get stranded on the side of the road, one person can have the sleeping bag or one person can have the blanket. I would have probably thrown 2 of these in there if I had not had an extra one of these, just for that instance. I have a road map of where I live, so Washington. What I liked about this was that it's laminated and it's really durable and really, really easy to fold back up. So I did look at some different maps, but the reason why I did decide to go with this one is because I love that it was laminated. So, yeah, I think it's good to have a map in case your phone stops working. I have a few of these hand warmers. I like the hand ones because you can use them for your hands, feet, or body. I have this whistle. This was also from Sportsman Warehouse. It has a thermometer, and it has this actual whistle part, and it has this compass. And then, if I can get it out, I'm not sure how, oh, there we go. Has this magnifying glass. Funny enough, this was advertised for kids, but I like that it had so many different things on it. It also has this like little carabiner. So I just got it. I tested out the whistle, works really great, so why not? It was also cheaper than the adult ones. I have 2 extra hair ties, and this very basic knife. It's also from Sportsman Warehouse. It's basic. It was only $14, but it is sharp. Is it extremely sharp? No, but it is sharp. It would get the job done. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of money on a really fancy knife when, you know, this works just fine for what I need. Okay, I have one more bag in here. So I just ran out of these bags, so I just put it in a gallon Ziploc bag. That's my cat in the back. She's wanting dinner. I have an extra pair of underwear, an extra pair of socks. I have an extra sports bra, and then I have a beanie hat and gloves. Then I have some girly products in here. You just never know. And if you're a person with a menstrual cycle, then, you know, it's important to have. Then I also do have a spare $20 hidden in there as well, just in case it's needed. So that is my get home bag, guys. Things that I do keep in my car but not in my bag is I do have a 8 set of water bottles in my back of my car. Just one if I need it when I'm out and about, and forget my water bottle too if you are like I've said a million times, stranded. That would be really helpful. I do have an umbrella back there. I love the rain and I like to be out in the rain if it is, you know, happening, but there's some instances when you are going to want to stay dry and not, you know, be miserable if you're walking miles. What else do I keep in there? I feel like I have some other things. I'm taking it out for the winter, but during the summer I do keep about 2 at a time instant ice packs that you crush. I just don't want them to be in there during the winter because I'm afraid they're going to freeze. Sometimes it gets in the negatives here. So I do have that as well. I feel like I have a few other things. Maybe at some point I will show my trunk with the bag in there. But at this point, I think this is where I'm going to leave you guys off. Like I said, please keep in mind, this is not a 72-hour bug out bag. This is not a survival bag. This is a get home bag that I keep in my trunk. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any other ideas I should add to my kit, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.